All right, people, live, uncut, unedited. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in, people. Come on in. We live, uncut, unedited. Come on in, come on in. We live, uncut, unedited. We round two, we're gonna talk about the teenagers downtown. Come on in, people. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Live, uncut, unedited, people. All right. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in, people. Live, uncut, unedited. All right. We I'm hearing that some stuff finna go down. So we wanna let the parents know. Live, uncut, unedited. Come on in, come on in, come on in. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Come on in, people. Come on in. We're live, uncut, unedited, people. Yeah. Live, uncut, unedited. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in. Live, uncut, unedited. All right. Come on in, people. Let me acknowledge some of my guests. I'm sorry. Yolanda Williams, what's up? What's going on? What's going on? Brother Henry, what's up, Henry? Be safe downtown now, man. Be safe down there. Virginia Beasley, I see you. I see you live, uncut, unedited. I see you, Brother Eddie. I see you. I see you. I see you, Crystal. I see you, Tanya White. I see you. I see you, Diane Gangs. I see you, D. What's going on? It's great to be living in the land of the living. Yes, it is. Kennard the DJ, tell the truth. And what?
Tell the truth.
And what?
And shame the devil.
Delisa Fisher, what's going on, family? Joseph Ellis, what's up? What is to talk about? Those kids was bogus. Locate the parents up. Okay. I hear you. I see 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 you. KL Adams Sr., what's going on, bro? Bobby Mitchell, Knoxville, Tennessee, what's going on? Tell the truth and shame the devil. Is that Tracina Berry from Killing, Texas? What's up, Texas in the house? Greetings, Monique McGee, what's going on? I see you. Eddie C, what's going on? Al Longstreet, what's going on? Deborah Ware, what's going on? I see you. Robert G. Brown, what's going on? Rosemary Hoover. Keena Nicole. Keena, I missed calling your name last night. You got on just, I guess, I see your name when I just got off. Keena Nicole, I see you. Otheus Wright, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Indianapolis in the house. Modesta Otis, good evening. Ronnie G. Mayberry, what's going on? What's that from out west, Monroe, Iowa, okay. Ronnie Johnson, the family's in the building tonight. JD, Dionel Hill, what's going on the watch? Don Tyson, what's going on? LaShawn D. Jerks, what's up? Big Drew 079, Champaign, Illinois. I see you, I see you, I see you. Texas in the house, strong tonight, D. Summer Ann, what's going on? I see you. Samuel Blanco, I see you, I see you, I see you. Barbara Melvin, what's going on? My brother Islam, Najee, I think I pronounced that. Peace, brother, peace to you. Tree Ray, yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. Sharon Jones, what's going on? What's going on? Arm Appeal, what's going on? I see you. Maurice Howard, what's going on? What's going on? Ronnie Johnson. All right, it says Xavier, I can't pronounce that, Torrance, but I know that name. What's going on? Rose Dorsey, what's going on? Boy, y'all on here tonight. I tell you, KL Adams Sr., he said, if my mother knew I was downtown with the foolishness, all kind of foot, I would have been up, man. Come on, brother. You know it. Deborah Singleton, good evening, Wisconsin watches. My goodness, boy, y'all coming in tonight. Xavier Dates, what's going on? All right, what's going on? Mario Armin, what's going on? All right, people, we're gonna get to rolling. Get to rolling tonight. Again, to my YouTube family, appreciate you. Continue to subscribe to my channel. I thank you guys for tuning in tonight. And I'm hearing that it might be round 2, people. Is Chicago ready for round 2? I tell you, round 2 of the young folks. I tell you, round 2 of the young folks downtown. Now, I'm going to tell you, it ain't all young people. There's some grown people down there, too. I tell you, round 2 is coming. And will Chicago be ready? Will they be ready for round 2, people? Round 2. I tell you, Delisha Fisher, what's going on? I tell you, y'all know my number. We got to call in.
Call in number 872.
It's on the screen.
299-0808 or 872-297-6389.
Make sure y'all share the video. All right, people, can Chicago stand another hit from the young people this weekend? Is Chicago ready? Are they prepared? Kevin Thomas family, I see you. Cheryl Blakely, I see you. Can Chicago stand another hit? Sandra Rando. All right. My, what's that? Marmoji. I'm thinking I pronounce it black, but what's up? I'll post it up there. Can Chicago stand another hit? I'm telling you. Can Chicago stand another hit this weekend if they decide to come out? Jan Davis, what's going on? Sharice Hardy. All right, caller, what's your question or what's your opinion? Live, uncut, unedited. Come on, caller. Come on.
This is me, Robert. Good evening,
Come
Mark.
on, Robert. What you hearing out there? Talk to us.
Okay. Now I had a meeting on Zoom today.
Okay.
So they getting some teams ready. My pastor's also saying we're gonna have 500 men this Saturday on Michigan and Roosevelt.
Okay. All right. 500
and we
people.
just gonna walk the line, spreading love and peace.
Okay.
500 men.
Okay. Sounds good. 500 men. According to Robert, he said it's going to be 5. He's on the Zoom call today. 500 men downtown on Michigan. They're going to be spreading love. Okay. Spreading love. That's a good thing to know. Spreading love. Not violence, but go ahead. Go ahead, Robert.
Yeah, so the people, like my church, Salem Baptist Church, is getting involved.
Okay. So we got the churches involved. Okay, wonderful. Matt Cole, what's going on, bro? Yeah. All right. So, okay. Hey, people, I'm still taking callers. Call in.
Call in number 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389.
Okay, Lynn Miller, call in. She said, Chicago, good evening. No, we cannot take another hit. Can Chicago take another hit? Kimberly, I see you, Kimberly. Dr. Katrina Sanders, I see you. Dr. Sanders said that the juvenile detention will be filled. Hey, Katie. Hey, how you doing? Listen, I will be down there this weekend also. If I get attacked, somebody's kid is not making it home. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Michael Fitzgerald, Drone King, what's going on? All right, Jules Smith, what's going on? Summer Ann, okay. So what we hearing now that Salem Baptist Church, right, Robert? I guess Robert.
Yes, it's going to be Salem Baptist Church.
Okay.
New Life Covenant Church. We all partner. Because my pastor just told me on Zoom, we all gonna partner together. He's gonna announce it Wednesday tomorrow night.
Okay. Do you know if anything you think the young people gonna be down there this weekend? Do you think?
From what I heard from the Zoom, I was on the Zoom call early, and they said they're doing a part 2 and a part 3. I heard part 2 is supposed to be either at a skating rink and part 3 downtown.
Okay.
That's what Brother Glenn Brooks was telling us.
Okay. So I'm looking at the weather Okay, Saturday is going to, the lowest 38. It's going to be 48. It's supposed to 30% chance of rain. Okay, Sunday, 33 and 48 degrees. So that's enough for them to come down there. Tavina Fields, Florida, I see you. So I need some callers. People come and call in. Let's talk about it. Can Chicago stand another hit? This is messed up. Would have to be prepared for our children destroying the city. Yeah, it is. Something got to be done. We can't sit still and not do nothing. My name is spelled Xavier. My mom spelled it different when I was born. Okay. Xavier. Okay. All right. Curlin Clark. So I need some callers, people. Y'all know the calling number. To your right, to my left, to your right. See, Eddie. Eddie said if they stand, what you say, Eddie? Eddie said if they do stand another hit, it most definitely won't go too sweet for them. Uh-oh. The city isn't probably going for this misbehavior of the youth. Tell the truth and what?
Tell the truth and shame the devil.
Young people, if y'all listening to this call, you're welcome to call in. Young people, if you're listening to this call, you are welcome to call in. I'm going to tell you, my number is...
Call in number 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389.
All right, I'm looking for some young people to call in. Or anybody to call in. I got a caller just came about. Listen, can Chicago stand another hit? Can Chicago stand another hit? All right. They said, Andrea Davis said, take Jesus with you, Robert. All right. Be love. All right. We got some more calls.
With me everywhere I go.
Okay. All right, Robert, I'm gonna lock you up because I'm gonna be taking some calls. I'm gonna knock you. I got 2 more calls behind you. Thanks, Robert. Okay, Dr. Sanders, come on with it. I think that's your number. Yeah, go ahead, Dr. Sanders. Can Chicago stand it?
Good evening.
Yeah, can Chicago stand another hit?
This is foolishness.
Okay.
No, we can't. This is a bunch of foolishness.
Okay.
This is not normal. These are disobedient young people that want to meet the law at the worst part, to be able to drug up a lot of taking all of this kind of stuff. These young people that are doing this, they know exactly what they're doing. They're doing this. What for? Because you're in a big city that you don't even have enough life on this earth to understand what you're faced with. Now, Chicago is going to act up on its own. I don't care how many people come together. You don't need about 5,000 churches to come together. What are you going to do? What's your strategic plan? Because they're already put out there what they're going to do, how they're going to do it. If they ain't got nothing to do with no parents, these young people are letting you know what they're going to do. What you're going to do? What is the strategy? History ain't telling us nothing right now.
Okay.
What's your strategy? Put your strategy out there. See how that's going to work. Because they know what they're doing.
Hold on, brother. Let the sister talk. She going to talk. I'm going to come to you. If you got a strategy, we're going to hear it. Go ahead, Dr. Sanders. Go ahead. Go ahead, Dr. Sanders. Go ahead.
We can batter up the parents and beat them up or whatever. But you got a lot of parents, as I said last night, Martin, that have talked to kids. And when they walk out that door and they decide to do something and they're at an age of accountability, they're going to do what they want to do. So now when Chicago comes out and start using weapons, now guess what's going to happen? Everybody going to say, oh, it's hate. No, you got to get to these young people and let them know the law. If they want to disobey their parents and they want to be sneaky, it's already said they will not live long their days. They're pronouncing judgment on themselves. For what? What is the reason? These parents are this. Why are they doing this? Are they bored? Are they angry? What they angry about?
Well, let's ask them.
Because if they have a
Dr. Sanders, instead of talking over the children, we need to find out what's their problem. We need to go directly to them and find out what's wrong. You know, we just assuming the things. I'm just saying, speaking in general.
Did I just say that?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm just saying. But ask them, because remember, Martin, we're reliving what happened some years back at Forest City Mall, which caused Buffet City to move, close the buffet place down. They got to acting crazy in the mall. The police was out there with the horses. It's the same thing, and there was a whole lot of them. So when you ask them, what answers would make sense? Or are they just doing this for fun? Because Chicago will empty and load on them real fast.
Okay.
So now when all the churches come together, Martin, I'm going to say this and I'm gone. Who's going to protect you? We know the Lord does. We know that.
Yeah.
Trust me. But who's going to protect you if they come out there with rifles, with slingshots, with darts? What are you going to do? All right?
Okay.
I'm praying for you all.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Dr.
All right.
All right. All right, I'm going to the next caller. All right, next caller, 4722. All right, can Chicago stand another hit from the young people? Can Chicago stand another hit? Come on, brother.
Let me say it like this. Chicago's gonna survive out of what the kids, but the thing is this: there's a strategy that's already written in the word about what to do. Okay, Matthew 15:21. A woman comes to Jesus and asks him for help. He says, "It's not right for me to give the bread of the children of Israel to the dogs." She persists, and she didn't get offended when she was called, quote, a dog. Okay, female dog. Okay, so now what she asked for was her daughter was vexed with the devil. When he removed the devil from her daughter. This is the situation that's happening globally. Basically, a lot of parents have dropped the ball raising their kids. We can't go back and re-raise. We have to get their attention. The only way we get their attention is show them themselves. To show them themselves, we have to show them their intent. Being intent to teach humanity. Every time your intent is to harm another person, you are being intent to cheat humanity. This describes the bitch, the devil, the bitch. We need to do what Jesus did when he said, "The things you see me do, you shall also do in greater." The only thing that could have been done greater than Jesus would have been done by Father God. What did Father God do? He made Jesus in his own image, and he put all sin, past, present, and future, on one image. He lifted that image up, called it curse. Okay, Jesus is the Word made flesh that was made a curse for us, so we would know what to do with a curse. We have a word that's cursed for us on earth. That word is the biggest curse word possible, because there's men and women in every race. This is a curse between our relationship, while women and men don't seem to get along right now. Okay, that curse we need to use. This is the power of the word. One word. The reason why we don't see the power of the word of God is because we respect it as being a curse and we don't use it. What we should do, what we will do, what we have to do is take into captivity every evil imagination.
Brother.
This is what we see every day.
Sir.
Let me get.
Sir, I mean, you've been talking for 2 minutes. You got to get to the point, bro. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, brother.
Okay, we have to describe what the bitch looks like. Every evil imagination, every instance of man's inhumanity towards man is what the bitch looks like. We make this image come to life. We are to make an image in our image, but our image is not flesh and blood. We do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but spiritual wickedness at high places. So the thing is, we have to prove crucified, every person must carry his own cross. We all have that being intent to keep humanity in us.
Okay.
The thing is,
sir,
humanity, you gotta have a common enemy.
sir,
If you don't have a common enemy, sir. If we don't have a common enemy,
sir. I want to ask you, sir. You know,
yes, sir. I'm sorry.
okay. Preacher, you now. I'm hearing you now. You didn't quote about 20, 25 scriptures, which is good. I'm not against the scriptures. Now, this is not funny. We're laughing. What I'm saying now, how you going to relate the scriptures to the young folks? How you going to get that message out to the young people? What I'm saying now, you praying in your house and not coming and getting that message out to the young folks. We got to get that out to them. Now, the Bible is no good if we don't pick it up and exercise it.
The advertising campaign, sir. A crucifixion is an advertising campaign. Once you cannot idolize a bitch, you cannot idolize a monster if they all reclassify as being intent to teach humanity. From Al Capone to anybody who's Harvey Weinstein to R. Kelly, being intent to teach humanity.
Brother.
Nobody wants to be classified as a bitch. They would rather call a murderer.
Brother.
So if you put this out here, people think about what they do before they do it.
Brother, I'm trying to work with you, brother. I need you to answer that question. How are you going to relate? How are you going to relate these scriptures that you just quoted out of the Bible to those young people out there? How is that message is going to resonate? How are we going to get this message out to these parents and to these young people?
It's an advertising campaign. I'll say it again, an advertising campaign. Everybody knows
how and where, brother. Like. Some people don't go to church. So you got to come out. You got
everywhere.
Brother, listen.
It's not about church. It's not about
I'm just saying. Listen, hold on, brother. Hold on. Now you quote a lot of scriptures. Now I'm saying with the scriptures, what good is all that if we can't put it in practice and get out there and show these young people, talk to these young people? That's all I'm saying, brother. I know what you're saying. I'm from that area. I'm from that.
I'm not there. Okay.
You said you got the answer.
Motivate them to do something different.
Okay, how are we going to do that? We can't do that.
I do, and it's the advertising.
Hold on, brother. We can't do that.
And did you hear the answer?
Listen.
Advertising. By
sir,
advertising.
Advertising what? How? Tell me. Advertising when? How?
Advertising all over.
Like what? Give me some examples.
This advertising. This advertisement will infiltrate this advertisement will infiltrate everything because we're all looking for the person that won't let us live peacefully. Who is the bitch today? Nobody wants to step up and claim that because that person will isolate himself from humanity. Humanity
brother.
To live together.
All right, brother. I'm gonna go to the next call.
I'm not trying to call anybody.
No. Okay.
You keep doing it like you can't ask me a question.
Okay, brother.
You can't ask me a question that I cannot answer.
Yeah, listen, brother. Listen. Listen. I like the fact that you quote scripture. I like the fact that you quote scriptures, brother. But what I'm saying is, we got to get the word out. We can't hold all this good stuff in our bones and we don't get it out to the people. It's no good.
Trying to talk to people. That's why I'm trying to talk now.
No, brother, listen. You can't talk for 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I got two callers behind you. They want to talk too.
I exaggerated, man. I ain't talking no 20 minutes.
No, I know. But I'm just saying, I got other people behind you too want to talk. How long you think you've been talking? A minute?
No, that I'm not trying to.
Huh, bro?
No, maybe five. Maybe five.
All right, then we got other callers behind you.
But I've heard other people.
Well, we're talking about right now. I'm going.
I've heard callers with.
Okay. You know what? Hold on, brother. Hold on, brother. Hold on. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put you on hold, but I'm taking one call at a time today. I'm not doing a panel. I'm gonna give you a couple more minutes, but I got to go down this line. I got 1, 2, 3, 3 callers now. Hold on. All right, 1671.
I'm not mad.
Okay, 1671, caller. What's your question or what's your opinion? Will you think? Hey, how you doing? Hey, caller, come on.
Hey, Mark, this is Tanya.
Hey, Tanya, what's going on?
I am so sick of Chicago. I'm so sick of these kids. Hey, baby, I'm sick of these kids.
Okay.
My daughter is 25. She wasn't allowed to go outside when she feel like she wants to go outside. I feel as if they need to start taxing these parents. When your kids get in trouble, they need to tax them. They need to start. If they want to, I'm sorry, but if they want to go into war, start drafting them.
Mm-hmm.
They need to allow our community to start taking back our communities. And let us do what we're gonna do with them.
Okay.
They don't protect us when they come into our house.
Okay.
Or tearing up our house and tearing up our cars and stealing our stuff.
Okay.
If we go react to them, guess what? We're going to jail.
Okay.
What is that for us to do?
All right. You ain't got no solutions? I'm open for solutions.
The only solution I have, is the fact that starting out in schools to discipline these kids like they was back in the day. I stopped allowing these parents to be scared of the system and then allow them to start disciplining their kids. Because you get on your kids, they didn't want to go call 911 on you. Mm-hmm. We cannot keep allowing these kids doing what they're doing.
Okay.
You tell them don't step on your grass, they're looking at you like you crazy. What can we do?
That's why I'm asking you. What can we do?
We got all these politicians talking about all they keep talking about, the neighborhoods don't have nothing for them. They bored. They put something in the neighborhood.
I want to hear from some teenagers.
When I was coming up, we had rec centers.
Okay. Is there any teenagers out there? Hold on, baby. Let me put this number out there. Hold it. I'm going to let you talk. Hold it. Put this number out there.
Call in number 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389.
That's the call-in number. Okay. Okay. 1671. I heard.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. What number is this? 1671, right?
This is 16. Yeah, this is 1671.
Okay. Now get to the. Okay. All right. Now.
So my thing is, I think Chicago cannot take another hit.
Okay.
We can't.
Okay.
Because Chicago is not the top 10 of the high crime. Chicago is just on the map because of our rap music, because of our celebrities. This is why that we're on the map. But other than that, Chicago is not. We got Detroit, we got Alabama, we got a lot of other high crime cities. But we do have a lot of resources in Chicago. I have a 17-year-old son myself.
Okay.
And I know where he is at all times. I have a tracker.
Yeah.
I put him in programs. We have After School Matters, One Summer Chicago. We have churches that are offering help. They even give stipends. He's a senior in high school. They say they're bored. They do teenage things. But what I want to say too is, my age, you all play ding dong ditch. You all knocked on people's doors and ran. It's fun and funny when you're a teenager to do certain things. And this is the things that they're doing. I'm not justifying the behavior because it's terrible. But what I'm saying is, older people feel like certain things are ridiculous and forget the things that they used to do as teenagers as well.
Okay.
No, we ain't had this going on. We didn't go out there.
I know
Let's hold on. This is what we're not going to do. We're going to talk one person at a time. Once I get done talking with you, I'm going to hang up. This is not a panel tonight. We got to move on. I need some young people to call in. I'm tired of all these old folks. I need some young people to talk to me.
Yeah, and I'm not blaming Little Dirk.
I'm
I'm not blaming Little Dirk.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not blaming Little Dirk. I'm not blaming no one. I said we're on the map because of the music. We're on the map because of the celebrities, because of the Michael Jordan, because of the Oprah Winfrey. That's why the Chicago was on the map. And the drill music. We're known for Little Dirk. We're known for King Von. We're known for that. So we put drill music on the map. When we go to other states, Florida, they say, "Oh, you from Chicago? You from 63rd?" They automatically label Chicago with drill music. So I'm not blaming no one person or one artist. But what I'm saying is, we need to take control of our children. We don't have no security. What was it called? Truancy officers in schools.
Right.
We have no truancy officers.
All right,
we
ma'am.
have no trade in high school. In high school, they had trade. They don't have trade.
Okay, that's it. I got to go to the next caller. Thank you. Got to go to the next caller. Got a lot of people calling on. Okay, 6122. I think that's Reb. 6122. Come on, bro. 6112. I'm sorry. I think that's Reb.
Hello.
Go ahead, Reb.
Yeah, what's going on, Mark?
What's going on? Do you think
I hate the fact that ask the question again.
Do you think Chicago can stand another hit? One of the young people, because they talking about a second round too now, right? Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they talking about a second round. I mean, Chicago survived the looting. Chicago survived the all the looting. Downtown know how to protect yourself. Question is the youth stupid enough to do that downtown again? You think that behind the table that the police and everybody is not preparing in case this may happen? If we're out here as organizations are organized and saying we're going to go downtown on Saturday, don't think that we're the only ones that's thinking about downtown Saturday. So the question is what happens when we go down town Saturday? And right now, that's inevitable. Nobody have a relationship with the kids when you go down there. What organizations need to be doing is pretty much, in this matter of knowing that we have a number two, right now with the couple of days left, all these high leaders and everybody should pretty much be organized on how do we de-escalate downtown. There's not many corners on downtown that many of us in the congregations, I hear a lot of the pastors, I'm praying while analyzing and organizing, which I'm part of the Southside Baptist Conference, and they've been asking me, we had a meeting today, they was asking, how do you know when the kids is getting ready to do it again? How do you track the sale of that trend where everybody meets? Because they meet up in thousands just by a button and a read. And I said, pretty much, I spoke about, your ideal and what you're out there doing, Mark, and pretty much like letting them know there's a trumpet call if everybody pay attention to it, so by me having them behind me and having their support, I'm analyzing. But really it's inevitable because part two hasn't happened yet. So, but part two ain't gonna be as sweet as gravy for these youth. Our job is to try to de-escalate. Don't go down there trying to talk to the youth. What you gonna say to the youth? You ain't got no relationship with the youth. They come ransacking everything down there. Pretty much, what you gonna do? You better be man strong, million man strong, and wrap it around the cities of the corners of all them tall tower buildings. Now, if you want to go down there, let's go down there and cover them streets and shut the streets down ourselves, whether the youth come down there or not. But leaders and pastors and people that everybody know how to pray, let's shut the streets down ourselves from corner to corner and pray. You know what I'm saying? Make them say, man, them people crazy. You know,
Some horses on the
right now
corner.
you got to get to the point where the organization just get down there and do it. But you better sit up there and be thinking about some things as organizations and pastors and leaders. You know, I heard someone say 500 strong. 500 strong, that's a big number. So cover a lot of corners down there. I don't think Roosevelt is going to be on the place. What happened to Millennium Park? That's the hangout part. That's the harborage. You know, so we can think better and not forget all the. We know the issue. Everybody coming on here. So let's stop talking about the issue. We seen what happened. But I'm letting you know, if we don't go downtown with an analyzed plan to not directly go to the youth, but crowd, shut the streets down ourselves. And when they do go downtown, if they do go downtown, they're gonna be walking into an army that's gonna be prepared and analyzed and ready. Those are kids. You can go down there and love them, just shut the streets down and call up the name of Jesus everywhere before they get down there. Analyze all these churches and everybody. Let's get it in. But we know the problem. You gotta have an Amber Alert, just like they got an Amber Alert. Ain't that what you said, Mark?
Mm-hmm.
Just like them.
Yep, sure do.
So let's just stop on this phone. Everybody on the phone. I mean, I hear a lot of voices. I'm gonna be downtown.
Okay. I'm gonna be down there doing what
we're all gonna be downtown. Let's shut down.
I'm gonna be down there
They
video.
ain't gonna lock us up for shutting downtown down.
Yeah, I'm gonna be down there video. I'm gonna do what I do
They ain't
best.
gonna if we went down there, Mark, all these leaders and the congregations and pastors went down there, 2,000, 4,000 strong. They ain't gonna lock us up.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't.
Okay.
Then see if the kids come on downtown. But at least they'll be supervised by the south and west side of Chicago. The parents, the community. That's who's the parents of these kids, the community. Why everybody's always people need to go out there and get their kids. And some kids ain't got nobody to come out there and get them. The community itself, it's a village. So let's get downtown. Tell our kids to meet us there. We're just scared of them folks.
Mm-hmm. All right, brother. Let me go to this next call. I appreciate you. You can always call back. All right. Take this other call. I appreciate you. All right. Okay, we got next on the live. I think I hung up on somebody. I didn't hang up. I'm sorry, people. I hung up on somebody. Call back. I am so sorry, people. One thing I can say that people, we got to do something. We have to do. We just can't sit still and not do nothing. We have to do something. And I'm going to stay in my lane. I'm going to do what I normally do. I video. That's what I'm going to do. I made up in my mind tonight before I got on this live that, you know what? Amongst all this confusion and stuff going on, I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to video. And I'm going to keep my mouth closed and let these people handle it. You know? Because, see, I don't, when I work, I like to work in unison, one. You know, I don't like to work with a bunch of confusion and all that. I don't get out like that. Now you gonna have some folks down there want to argue with these teenagers, then they gonna want to fight. You know, it got to be strategic. You know, we're not down there. We shouldn't be down there arguing with no teenager at all. It shouldn't be like that. We shouldn't be arguing with no teenager. So, people, I'm looking for some callers. I hope I need a
call-in number.
I want a young person.
872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389.
All right, people, I need a young person to call in. I wanted some young people to talk because a lot of these people on here, you know, everybody got different ideas, you know, but man, some people ain't gonna be able to come downtown. I understand that. Some people gonna stay at home and pray, do what you good at, and that's good. Whatever you good at, that's what you do. If you good at organizing, organize. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, I got another caller just called in. That's what I'm talking about. I need some young folks to call in. Martin, there's so many programs So many programs and jobs now, but the parents had to get involved. I have 2 younger children who are 19, a son, and a 16 daughter. Both have signed up with summer jobs. Also, my daughter is an after-school activities. My son is going to college. Okay, wonderful. Thank you, Barbara Cooper. All right, $25.95. $25.95. Last 4 digits.
Yes, sir.
Come on, talk to us.
Yes, sir.
Come on, talk to us.
How you doing this evening?
Oh, I'm glad to be
I was
living.
talking about.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was. I wanted to speak about how they was talking about how at least the music is affecting everybody. We all know that, you can go to church and you hear that music going on and everybody jumping up, shouting. Or you can go to the club and they play that jam and you feel a certain way. They play music off a certain vibe, off certain frequencies. These children are listening to this drill music. Everything on the radio you listen to, even GCI 92.3, only thing you hear is kill, 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 screw something, or do some drugs.
Uh-oh.
You turn to B96, their children are listening to, oh, I love you, I want to kill myself if you don't be my girlfriend or something like that, or they got happy songs. We don't got that. Everything is about some devilish endeavors. Now, these kids listen to this all day long. I remember growing up and you would hear the girls listen to rap, but they would love to listen to the SWV or whatever the case may be, TLC or whatever. These girls these days know how to rap the King Von lyrics word for word, G Herbo, Lil Durk and all them, and not saying that them puppets are the cause of everything, because there are, we know, what I'm saying, the cavemen is backing up their record labels and putting that garbage out in our land. They children don't listen to this. Now, that's just part of the problem is the music. It's also the parents out here. Like I said, they need to start putting life insurance on your children. If you figure your child is outside, 14 years old, getting killed at 2 o'clock in the morning. These kids are outside while their parents are gambling, or their mama out chasing somebody's husband, or taking some money to get a BBL, or whatever the case they do these days. And the church ain't gonna stop nothing. We got a church on every block in Chicago, sometimes 2 or 3, some of them next door to each other. None of them getting together, talking like, oh, well, let's do this. I name me one church that owns a gas station. Name me one church that has a school next to it and a grocery store. I can go in the white neighborhoods and I can see that happening. They don't do nothing but sit up and suck up 10% of the poor people's money. We got to wake up. It is in the Bible that this is going to happen. These children are stronger, and they've had way better resources than we ever had, but they're not taking advantage of it. Come on now, you got 14 and 15-year-olds running around here with heavy machine guns. Back in the 90s, there was at least the 20-year-olds with the heavy machine gun. I'm not going to say the 90s was better than now, but these kids are out of control. In the summertime, how you going to go to somewhere and these kids pull up in a Hellcat, start shooting out the window at everything? You can't be at the beach. You can't be downtown. You can't be nowhere these days. It's just devastation going on in Chicago, and I blame the parents, because the child is raised by a parent. You put your foot down and say, hey, I got an 18-year-old. He don't be outside. I know where my children are. There are some that's listening to my voice right now, got the devil raging in them because they like, man, I don't even know where my kid at. Your kid out selling drugs. Your kid out stealing cars. Your kid out here robbing somebody out of peer pressure or just something to do, because that's the thing to do now. Just get out here and do the most evil. We can see what we can get away with. And it's a shame. And ain't nothing gonna get no better. All the prayers and you see somebody get killed, you look on Facebook, it's all types of praying hands and, oh, Lord, help this. Ain't nothing. You got to help yourself. Do for self. If you don't get your house in order, don't worry about what next door is doing. Get your house in order. Cover your children with blessings and prayer. And teach them something better than sitting back and want to listen to music all day. They want to sit back and smoke, hide good drugs and guns in the house. Nah, because most of these parents know what they're doing. Most of these kids are taking care of the parents. If I'm lying, hey, stop me from breathing right now. I'm still breathing, so I must not be lying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sick of these people crying about what God, what the church gonna do. What Pastor Porkchop earlier, he was so drunk he couldn't even get his words out. I'm glad you had put him on hold. Now I hope he hear me, because you are a disgrace. Just like these parents that are not taking care of their children, a disgrace. I don't even want to curse. This is Ramadan. But it's just a disgrace out here.
Okay. Well,
I'm sick of it.
Let me ask you a question.
And I'm sure others are sick of it.
Brother, let me ask you a question. Can you
Yes,
offer
sir.
us on this live any solutions that can be done? Any solutions?
I gave you the solutions. It's parenting. Bad parenting. There's a lot of parents that are raised up in bad homes, and they had children, and now they're raising these children up to be bad as them.
Okay.
Probably even worse than them. And it's the same. The solution, or if we had a solution, it would go on right now. But it would probably be an unpopular solution. I mean, I done heard everything from, oh, well, let's lock the parents up for what their kids do. I mean, come on now, you got kids sitting up there bucking up at teachers in school fighting the teachers. If I was a teacher, I'd be like, look, I want everybody to be searched before you get through the door. And then if your kid acting fool, what am I supposed to do? I ain't supposed to protect myself? I know if you punch my wife and she was a teacher, oh, it's going down. Because we didn't do nothing like that. And if it happened to one of our teachers, we jumping up, hey, we gonna fight that student. You're not about to punch Miss Woo or Mr. Woo, but there's no respect for nobody. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, you could be at the gas station, pump your gas tonight. Both kids pull up and cuss you out and do whatever they want to you right now. There's no respect. When we grew up, I didn't even want to smoke a cigarette out in public. I'd go hide and do it because I ain't want somebody to go back and tell my mama.
Okay. Okay, brother.
These kids will sit back and do whatever because there's no repercussions.
Okay, brother. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate your comments and your solutions. All right. All right. My next caller is 262. Come on, caller. Could Chicago stand another hit?
Okay, that's me.
Yes,
okay.
Ma'am. 262. That's you. Eric Hope.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey.
That's me. Hi.
Hi.
I'm originally from Chicago, and I left in 94.
Okay.
And I could see all this unfolding right there. Now, I was a 16-year-old.
Ma'am, you got to wait your turn. I'll call on you. You got one person talking. I'm going to call on you, okay, ma'am? I got somebody talking for you. Okay, go ahead, 262. Go ahead.
I was a
That's what I'm talking about.
I was a 16-year-old mom. Plus, my mother died when we was young, and it was 6 of us, little kids, and my father was 62 years old already, but he had rules, and we had to follow those rules. So when he raised us, he raised us well, so I raised my kids the same way my father raised me. I had time for them. I knew where they were at. My oldest son is 48. My youngest son is 44. And my daughter is 34. If you ask me where they are right now, I can tell you where they are because I know how I raised them. And when I was in Chicago, I was looking at the kids getting killed in the streets in 1994, 92, and 93. And I'm a coward. I left because I refused to lose my kids to the system or the streets. And I noticed that I couldn't raise them in Chicago like my father raised me because it wasn't the same Chicago I was living in. And what's happening now is parents just don't have time. They don't know what's going on with their kids. I can talk to my kids, and my grandkids are coming up now. And I ask them questions. I'm in their business. I'm in their life. I remember my daughter and them when they were in school, they used to write notes in a notebook and send it back and forth. And I got the note and read it, and my niece said, you're going to have to take the notebook home because my nosy aunt didn't read it. But you got to know what your kids are doing. You got to know what your kids are into. And that's what parents are not doing now. So the only way this is going to stop is they're going to start making the parents accountable for the kids. So if they pull these kids and give the parents a ticket for them kids being out, then the only thing that's going to work is the parents going to have to participate because the kids out there in the street, they just lost out there.
Okay. So you saying your solution
So
is
it's
the
parents.
parent? Okay, the parents. Okay,
The parents gonna have to be held accountable
all right.
because a lot of times parents, I've heard parents say they ain't seen their kids all week. But as soon as something happens to one of them, they're the first one to get on TV and say he was a good boy.
Mm-hmm.
He was a good kid. But now while he's out there in these streets, now why are you not getting out there saying, let me pull my son back? I remember a few years back, some kids were out here in Milwaukee rioting or doing something. And the mother came up there and got the son and just started beating him. Get home. Come on, get home. And that was just old school parenting.
Okay.
So
all right.
That's all I can say.
Okay.
Because I see.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it right there, ma'am. I gotta go to the next call.
Can have a turn.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. All
All
right,
right,
6112 again. Go ahead. 61.
Yeah, I had to call back in, but I'm not calling back in to respond in everything that everybody said. But what I want to say is, being attacked as a pastor, I mean, that's what pastors, they get attacked. You got a lot of people out here that ain't got no respect for pastors. You got people out here that ain't got respect for themselves. But what I would like to say is, if possible, I wish that we can somehow reach out to the one who's calling the kids downtown. That's all I'm saying. Like there's leaders that's doing this, and we need to be able to reach them too, because they might be young. You know what I'm saying? But we really need to see who it is. And if it's on social media, we might not be able to find out who it is. For a simple fact, you know what I'm saying? It could be that trend. It could be a hack. It could be, heck, the government. You never know. You know what I'm saying? But school is still in, and summer haven't started. Every one of them kids, that's under 9 times out of 10 under the age of 18, that was downtown, go to one of these schools on the south or west side, depending on what area these kids came from. So I would say let's just go into the schools. I mean, CPS, I'm pretty sure everybody got a problem with what happened downtown. I'm talking about no restrictions, straight access to sit up there and see and ask these kids what made them, who made them mad. Something happened down there.
Mm-hmm.
This time, it just didn't happen. Ain't no black man get shot on national TV by police, nothing, no calls of a looting, none of that. So we know that that's not the case. But these kids just out of nowhere woke up on Saturday morning from a Friday night and decided to go downtown and react to whatever. What happened down there is what we must get to the source of. What made it? Ask the kids. They will tell you. They'll be happy to tell you if somebody did them wrong, so they reacted. If that's the case. When we sit up there, we talking about these kids like they demons. We say they demonizing them just because they sit up there and, like the lady said, you know what I'm saying? We don't forget what we did in our own community, on our own block, how we terrorized our own neighborhood. It's just a mass downtown. We wasn't prepared for it.
Okay. Hey,
but
Red.
Now we can sit up there and we can ask them, not talking to them, but ask them, what's wrong? Who did it? And reach out to them.
All right. Reb, let me go to the next call.
You will get a response.
All right.
But you got to get to them.
All right. Let me go to the next call, bro. All right. All right. I got like, man, how many? 1, 2, 3. Okay. 5093. 5093. You're next, live, uncut, unedited. Your last 4 digits, ma'am, sir.
Kingdom blessings. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
5093. Bless you. This is Pastor Angelo Cross. Bless you from GPM.
Okay. All right. Somebody, hold on, Pastor. I need somebody to turn their radio down. Put your phone on mute, or I'm gonna have to mute you. Okay, go ahead, Pastor. I just muted him.
Yes, the solution to me, everything is.
Go ahead, preacher. I muted him. Go ahead. Go ahead, Pastor. Pastor. I don't know what's going on now. All right, 262. Can you hear me? I don't know what's went on. I don't know what's wrong with this phone bank. All right, people, I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the phone bank. People calling in. I got like about 1, 2, 3, 4 people on here. Let's see. Okay. It says something when. Okay, can y'all hear me? Hello?
I'm a caller. I can hear
And slow to speak.
Okay, hold
we
on.
have to hear them out.
Hold on,
Sometimes children, all they want is a listening post.
Hold on. Who is this
They want
talking?
a listening post. That's all they want.
Hold it.
They want to vent, and we have to hear them out. And then as we hear them out, then we need to trust God for the wisdom of God to respond back into their life.
These people just over talking, ain't listening nothing, man. Let's try this again. Okay. 5093, you still there? 5093. Can't hear you.
To use our financial
brother,
resources, and we have to use wisdom into their life. And once we do that, we know we ain't gonna get a hold of them.
Brother, can you slow down? We haven't heard a word you said because we having technical difficulties. Okay, I need you to start all over again. Okay, brother.
You want okay? Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Now go start all over because we haven't go ahead. Because we didn't hear nothing you said. We heard you preaching.
Right, where did I stop at? Well,
don't start over. Just start over. Start over. Go ahead. Don't worry about the time.
What I was saying is, what I was saying is, we have to use the natural and the spiritual. The spiritual is to plant the word of God in their life, which is righteousness.
Mm-hmm.
And number 2, we have to use our financial resources and to plant mental health centers in the community and plant training centers for trades in the community. And then we have to be a father in their lives. Apostle Paul said in the scriptures that we have many instructors, but we have few fathers. You know, anybody can point the finger and say, hey, you do this and you do that. But it takes time to be a father. We have to be, young people, all they want is a listening post. They want somebody to hear them out. And so the scripture says for us to be quick to hear and slow to speak. So as we hear them out, while we're listening to them, we should be trusting God for wisdom to respond back to them. And wisdom from God, the right wisdom, that seed will be planted in their lives. And I'm telling you, they will never, ever forget those instructions.
Okay, preacher, let me ask you a question.
So youth.
Preacher, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Just like I asked the other preacher on here. Now, you saying all that, and you're 100% right with the word of God, and I get you. Now, it's not going to do you, it's not going to do none of us no good if we don't get that message out to the young folks. We got to get that. Listen, you giving us antidote, but how are we going to deliver that message? We need to go and deliver what you just said to these young people. So, we know the solution. How you going to do that?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know.
Yes, we're going to hit them streets. We're going to hit them streets. Brother, listen, I started my ministry on the street, on 79th and Cottage Grove, 63rd and Halsted, 71st and Jeffrey. We're going to hit them streets. Right now, my church is in the heart of Inglewood. We're working on a strategy right now to hit those streets.
Mm-hmm.
The street ministry is my heart.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to hit those streets.
That's right.
That's what we're going to do.
That's what I want to hear.
And not just preach to them, and pray for them, but we're going to use our financial resources.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what
You see, because I told you, I wasn't always saved. You talking to an ex-Blackstone, man.
Right. Mm-hmm.
A stone to the bone.
All right.
And so when God got a hold of my life, it's because a man of God planted a word in my life, and he was a father in my life, man.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And he was willing to teach me to be a carpenter. So yeah, I just want to throw that out there, man.
Okay.
Bless your mind, man.
Get out in them streets, brother. Preach that gospel. Because listen, you got to get it to him. Take that message.
Sir.
Take it to him. I appreciate you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Pastor. All right.
Will do.
All right. Okay, let me see who I'm going to go to now. 9688. 9688. 9688. 9688. You're live, uncut, unedited. Oh, guess not. I'm going to boot you off if you ain't coming. 9688. You don't need you holding up space if you ain't talking. All right. All right. 5093 again. If you're not talking, I'm going to boot you off. 5093. Caller 5093. Live on cut. The last 4 digits of your number. All right. No answer. All right. I'm finna boot you. You going to say something, caller? 5093. It's the last 4 digits of your telephone number. Next. I'll leave them alone. I'll boot off.
Okay, Mark, I'm on here. I'm trying to figure out how to hang up.
Oh, you want to hang up? I'll hang up for you. Don't worry about it. All right.
Okay. All right.
All right. Okay. Okay. 8714. I think that's Erica. Yeah, go ahead, Erica.
Hey, Martin.
What's going on?
Hey, everyone. Yeah, I just called in. I thought you was live. I just wanted to kind of get abreast of the show, what's going on right now. I will be honest, I didn't get to hear most of
Well, hold on and listen then. Hold it.
I
That means hold,
another-
Erica, hold on and just listen for a while then for you. I'll come back to you if you didn't do that. So, okay.
Okay, sounds
All right.
good.
All right, 5093. You call back. Live on cut, unedited. Come on, caller.
Yes,
All right, come on.
yes. I'm sorry. I realized I had called you guys from the other number, so we were saying it. But I wanted to say, in reference to the community and the children acting in such of a way, I feel as though that us as the parents in the era from had their children from the early 2000s, where our children are 18, 19, 20, 21. The reason why I feel as though these kids have become more disrespectful is because we all tried to raise our children different. We're living in a more of a type of world where now we're allowing the children to express themselves and be who they want to be in and say what they want to say. And I think that has now been broadcast and has went through the children as well as the parents.
Hold on, ma'am. Hold on.
Some
Hold
of
on.
them raise their
Ma'am,
kids.
ma'am, hold on 1 second. 9688, I need you to mute your phone. Go turn Facebook down. 9688. Turn your phone down. Your Facebook down. See, I hate this. Come on, 5093. Go ahead.
Great. And so I feel as though, a lot of us, they raised their kids where they went and bought designer clothes and they made that feel like that was something as an acknowledgement that they were treating their kid great and buying them all these different things. And now when a child gets older and realizes now you want them to, all of us in a sense, stop that. I believe the pandemic didn't do nothing but fear up, give a fuel for these kids because, like they said, downtown was like a sacred place. When you went down there, you acted right.
Young lady, excuse me. Excuse me. You got to turn your Facebook down. I hear it. Echo. Turn your Facebook down. Turn it all the way down.
It's not mine.
It's not yours. It must be somebody else. Hold on. Let me block them. Hold on. I'm going to boot them out. Boot them out. Okay. Go ahead, sister. Go ahead. I booted them out. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And so now we're living in a generation where these kids are still trying to chase this name brand and they're willing to do anything to do it. And that's the reason why I feel as though they want to go downtown. They know those are like where the big bucks are and things like that. And they don't care anymore. We have the parents now where they don't want to turn their children in. They're watching the news knowing that they have a child in the house that has a gun, that has a bulletproof vest, that is taking drugs, that is lashing out on the other children in the house. And now these children are seeing it. And that's because they spoiled our generation as well as giving them a voice. And it's just been going on and on back when Macaulay Culkin divorced his parents and sued his parents. And it's just been going on and on. We have celebrities that let their children do this and do that. And that's why our kids are coming and say, hey, they want to imitate everything that they see on TV. Even with the pandemic with the women changing their bodies, they look at something as adults and say, hey, I want that. And they're willing to do anything to do it. And so our kids are doing the same thing. And we can't say that the grandparents are raising the kids because we have so many young grandparents that are outside too. Okay, it's a lot of deaths that happen with 25 and up crowd, 35.
Let me ask you, ma'am.
That's getting hurt in the street.
Listen, I don't think you're telling us nothing that we don't know. What I need from you is this is what I need.
Well, I think a program.
Okay.
I think a program.
Hold on, ma'am. Hold on.
Implemented in reference to the gun.
Ma'am, listen, slow down, okay? Slow down. I'm going to let you talk. You know, I already talked for a couple of minutes, 2 or 3 minutes, 4 minutes. My question is to you, can you give us some solutions? We already know what the problem. We know they're shooting and not turning their kid. We know all that. Give us something that you think will help us solve this problem or some solutions.
Sure.
Thank you. Go ahead.
One of my solutions that I said is that they already have a program that was made where they, in reference to the gun, where you would turn the gun in and they would give you like $50 or something like that for turning the gun in. I think that they make these programs. Let's make one to get the guns off the street. Let's make it where you're not giving people $50 to turn the gun in because they know if they can use that gun to go rob somebody, why would they give it to you? Start giving them $1,000 for this. These people will start bringing in these guns that their kids had. These baby mamas will start bringing in their guns that their boyfriend had. Other people will start actually coming out, bringing some of the guns off the street. If we can get over 1,000 guns off the street, I feel like that's progress. If we can have the state fund that program where they're able to give us more money to be able to give to people to turn these guns in instead of creating all these different programs that never work, I believe that would be a better solution, a quick solution to get some of the guns off the street.
Hold it right there, sister.
I'm already.
I want to ask you a question.
The last
Mama, slow down. I ask you one more question. Now, when you say guns off the street, who are you referring to? The guns and people that got them illegal or the people that got them legally? So everybody's not going to turn their gun in. So let me know directly who you are referring to.
Well, I'm really speaking illegally
Okay.
because most of these kids that's having these guns are not old enough to buy any guns, so
Okay.
they're getting them. Like I said, I know kids now that have guns, bulletproof vests, all type of gear. Where are they getting this stuff from? Okay.
Do you have an
We
idea?
won't never probably be able to find that out. Say that again.
Do you have an idea where they getting them from? You know?
Well, people sell guns off the street. We have people out here that has legal guns, and they'll sit up there and sell it, scratch the thing off, and then go and report the gun stolen. I bet you if we went to the stolen gun list, it would be all of those guns are on the streets right now, you know. And that's just because they have the revenue to do that. Oh, my gun was stolen. I didn't know it was missing, whatever. The serial number is scraped off. I know people, that's a big one. And then they're buying guns from each other from off the street.
Okay.
Of course, I wouldn't know who the big person is, but they're buying them off the streets. We have people that's, like I said, that's buying
you seem to know a lot
legally.
But you seem to know a lot, and you don't know who they getting them guns from. You said a whole lot tonight, and you don't know where they get the guns from. Are they making them?
They're getting, like I said, they're getting them from off the street. You know, it's
From
almost
who
just
off
like
the street?
selling drugs. You know,
From who
you can
off the
go
street?
anywhere and ask about a gun, and somebody will sell it to you.
Oh, okay.
You can
Okay.
get a gun easily, and it got to be easy if 13, 14, 15, 16-year-olds are getting them.
So
It got to be easy.
okay, listen, I'm gonna ask you one more question. Then I got to go to the next caller. I'm trying to get out of you. Where are these guns coming from? You keep saying the streets. Are they made in Inglewood and Woodlawn and Roseland and the West Side? Where are these guns made at?
No, you have those people that are scammers and live this life. So they go out of town, okay, and buy things. Just like in different states, the gun laws are different. They're going to these towns, buying the guns and bringing them back.
Okay.
And that's how they're getting them. Just like when the kid that
Okay.
got up to school.
Well, what they get?
He got his gun from
Okay.
another family member that bought a gun.
Okay. Now, since they're getting these guns the way you said they get, where are they getting the money to buy these guns? I'm quite sure these guns aren't cheap.
They're scamming. They're scamming. The pandemic has started.
Hold on. Now you just hold on.
A new era in scammers.
Okay,
now.
so they're scamming and getting the guns. How they scamming and getting guns? You got to have ID. You got to have a place to mail it to. I'm just. Now you just said.
No,
the
what
street-
I'm saying is they're scamming to make the money. They're scamming to
okay.
make the money
Okay,
to buy
okay.
the guns.
Okay, now I understand.
Yeah, they're scamming to do. Yeah, because the people that I know personally, they're scamming. And like I said, the scamming has been at an all-time high now since the pandemic. And a lot of people that didn't know how to scam know how to scam now, that know how to go in and learn all these things to scam, but won't put it forth effort in a positive way. But this is what they're doing to get money now.
All right.
Okay,
Well,
some of
thank
these
you.
young people are
Okay.
saying, hey, I'm not going to even get a job anymore
Okay, ma'am. That's it. I got to go to
because
the next
they
call.
want to scam.
Okay, thank you so much for calling. I got to
Thank
go to the next call. Thank you. All right. All right. Erica, I'm going to go to you next after this caller. 9688. Come on, caller. 9688. 9688, 4 digits of your
Hello.
telephone. Hey, how you doing?
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing, Mark?
I'm
so
doing
I've been
well.
thinking about a solution.
Let me hear it. I want to hear it. I'm so tired of hearing this other stuff. I need to hear some solutions. Go
Okay,
ahead.
so I've been thinking the problem is they don't have nowhere to go.
Now, hold
they
on.
want to meet up together.
Hold
they want to
on.
have fun.
Hold
but
on,
they
ma'am.
have-
Hold on. We know what the problem is. We need the solution. We know what the problem is. We didn't hear all. That's all we've been hearing. Problems.
Okay, so I'm finna to the solution.
Okay, come on. Come on with it.
Okay, I'm finna get to the
Come
what
on
I
with it.
think should happen. What I'm saying is they want to meet up, they want to get together, they want to have fun, but they have nowhere to go because they closed down the malls. Remember, they used to all meet up at the mall and have fun together, but now Evergreen Plaza closed down. They really can't go to Forest City like that no more. So they really need somewhere to go where they can meet up. So I'm thinking like maybe if on the weekends y'all could rent like a space where they can meet up and dance and express themselves, because that's what they really want to do.
So
and make it safe for them. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
I think that's a solution. Will keep them from all going downtown like that. And at the same time, then you really can reach them once you get them to this spot. Then you can find out, you know what I'm saying? Get them a card or something. Tell me what resources you need. And they can let you know, I'm homeless. I'm hungry. You see what I'm saying? Because they're not going to just tell you that when they're around all their friends and stuff. So I'm just thinking, like, maybe if y'all could find somewhere where they can meet up together, it will cut down on some of that problem downtown.
Okay.
And that's just what I've been brainstorming on.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Okay. Now, can I ask you a question before you leave?
Because they really just need somewhere to meet up.
Ma'am, let me ask you a question. What's wrong with them going downtown?
Ain't no problem with them going downtown, but they going downtown deep.
What's wrong with that?
So deep and they being so disruptive. I'm just.
I mean, what's wrong with them?
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying.
I just want to, I'm just.
What I'm saying is they need somewhere to meet up.
They can't meet up downtown?
Not acting like that, no. They tear downtown up. We need our city.
What about our neighborhoods? How about if they meet in
how
neighborhoods?
many businesses gonna leave? Okay, so they can meet in the neighborhood. What I'm saying is get them a safe place where y'all got security there. Let them have an open mic night where they can come and express themselves. Everybody want to be a rapper anyway.
Okay.
So just get them somewhere where they can meet up at.
Okay, like where?
Where they feel safe, where it's security and stuff, where they can party, have fun, and go home.
Okay.
That's all they looking for, is to go outside and have some fun.
Okay. That's part of the solution, I think. I mean,
That's
how about they get together and read a book? Is that fun? Reading a book?
You know they ain't doing that no more.
I'm just telling you. I mean, we always trying to give them something that's temporarily. We just giving them that just to keep them from going downtown, tearing up the white folks' neighborhood.
Well, okay, it may be temporarily, but what I'm saying is, Martin, at the same time, when these kids come and you give them a little card or something, tell me what resources you need. And then they could be, that's how you're going to be able to reach them. Because if you go downtown and walk up to them and say, hey, do you need something? Is you homeless? You think that kid gonna tell you I'm homeless?
Yeah, I think
you think that kid gonna tell you, yeah, I'm starving. I ain't ate in 3 days.
Yeah,
I don't
think he will.
They will. They ain't gonna tell you that in front of their homies.
I think they will.
They're not gonna tell you that in front of their homies.
Why they not? Why not?
I doubt they will.
Well, let me tell you something.
Because they're in front of their homies. They're not gonna get ready and tell you that.
Why not? Listen, let me tell you something. I don't know
because
you.
It's embarrassing.
Now, let me just say this. Do you know how many homeless teenagers is on record here in the city of Chicago? I'm gonna ask you that question. Do you know? I'm gonna tell you if you don't know. Do you know?
I could believe.
Just give me a number.
A lot of homeless kids.
Give me a number.
But I'm just saying.
Just give me a number. I'm gonna help you out a little bit. We're gonna talk some.
Probably thousands. No. Maybe thousands.
Oh, it was somewhere from between maybe 17 to 20,000 homeless people, and I guarantee you, Miss, I don't know your name. Some of those homeless people was downtown Chicago that day when the young folks was acting up. I guarantee you they was down there. I'm
not talking about homeless people. I'm talking about homeless teenagers.
Man, what do you think I'm talking about? That's that number that I told you.
You just talking about homeless people in general. I'm
not, ma'am. I'm talking about teenagers. We have a homeless population anywhere from 17 to 20,000 teenagers here in the city of Chicago. If you ride the red line, the blue line, and green line, you can see a lot.
But how many of them gonna reach out? How many of them you think gonna reach out?
First, now hold it. Now note it. Hold it. They don't have to reach out. That's why we go to them and reach out to them. Ask them what they need. You just said it. You bring them together and rap it, and you start talking to them. What I'm saying is, ma'am, listen, all young people are not the same. Some young people are going to tell you if they need help. If you come to them right. Now, if you come in,
but a lot ain't.
You can only,
they got a lot of pride.
Well, regardless,
so a lot of them
listen, a closed mouth don't get fed. We don't know these people from a can of paint, these young folks. But if you willing, if we asking you, how can we help you? And, you know, if you want to tell your situation, it's cool. If you don't, it's still cool. We're not going to get mad. Some people not.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is, Martin, if y'all got these kids to come to this spot that I'm talking about, where they can meet up, dance, rap, do all those type of things. What I'm saying is, if you get them there and get them a pamphlet, a little card or something to fill out. That's all you got to do to get up in here, is to fill out this card. That's going to ask you, are you homeless? Do you need some food? Are you looking for job resources? You see what I'm saying? So then you can know what kids do want the help.
Okay. Now, let me ask you another question. Now, suppose we set up somewhere in the park for the kids to come safe, and it's free, and they don't show up like the way they show up downtown. Then what? I'm just saying supposedly.
So that's what I'm saying. Okay, so another thing that's going to draw them there. You talk to some of these rappers, these Chicago rappers, and get them to come. Get Lil Durk to come up there and watch how many kids show up.
Watch how it be a shootout, too. It'll be a shootout, baby. You really want a shootout.
But that's why you going to have the police there. That's why you going to have the police there. And you going to have everything so it can be safe.
Yeah, okay. The police can't even keep themselves safe. Who they going to protect? They ain't going to protect nobody. But okay, I appreciate
well, then that's when you bring out that 500 adults and you have them to patrol too.
Yeah, that's true. All right, thank you, man.
So we can make sure these kids can have them a ball and then they can go home safe.
Okay, if they have a home, because some of them homeless.
Hey. That's what the card was for. That's what that card was for.
Okay.
So now we know Jim ain't got nowhere to stay. Jim left his number, so we could call Jim and ask Jim, can we help you?
What about if Jim don't have no number?
Hey, they all got Facebook, social media. They got some.
Okay. All right, Mama. I'm going to go to, I think Erica's on here. I think she hung up. Okay. Thank you, sister. Thank you.
All right.
All right, man. All right. We got to hear these ideas, people. Whether we like them or not, agree with them or not, we got to hear them. 1883. Come on, caller. 1883. 1883, caller.
Yes, Martin. This is, hello?
Yeah, I'm here. I hear you.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Martin, you can hear me loud and clear.
Yes.
I'll be listening to your broadcast, and you know I'm a mother of 3.
Okay.
And I have a set of twin sons, and they just turned 20. And Martin, I'm going to tell you, being a mother, being a parent, we got to go back to God. I brought my children up in church. They might not have liked being there, but I know it's the best place for them to be. And right now, today, they thank me. As a mother, there's lots of resources out here for these young people. And I'm a member of the Salvation Army. They got so many resources. If children want jobs, they got a program called New Horizon. It's a lot of resources right in the Salvation Army, right here on 9045 West on 69th Street. It's time for the parents to stop making excuses. We fighting, we don't wrestle against flesh and blood. We fighting spirits. And what I seen on the TV, the young people that was out of control down there, it's not that they don't need places to go. It's time for
It's time for being accountable of our children underage.
Okay.
We got to be held accountable. Don't try to put the blame. Don't try to look for somebody else to raise our children. We're going to be held accountable, not just to man, but to God also.
Okay. Okay.
As a parent, we can talk all day and all night, but we got to give accountable where our children are at and who they hanging with.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's time to get the fear out of your life and stand tall concerning your children. It's time to fight for your family.
Okay.
That's the solution. They don't ask God out the box. They need to get God back in the business, bring God back in the home, children and their children.
Mm-hmm. Can I ask you a question, ma'am? Let me ask you a question, and maybe to all the people out there. And this is what I don't want to sound like a hypocrite, but I got to say it. I see that we all are mobilizing to go downtown, where it's predominantly white folks and well-to-do Black folks and students and things like that. How about somebody just said in the comments, we take that same energy and mobilize in our own community and stop it before it get downtown?
That's right.
Because for many years, my dear sister, hold on, woman of God, let me finish talking. Let me finish talking.
Yeah.
For many years, no one cared about Woodlawn, South Shore, Morgan Park, West Side, all these, the Wild Hunteds, Argyle Gardens, for all this shooting, crime, gang banging, dope pushing, burglary, thievery, robbery, and all that. Nobody really cared about these areas. But now all of a sudden, this ugly thing happened downtown with our teenagers that belong to us, that look like us. It's an outcry. It's an outcry. Where's the outcry for Inglewood, Woodlawn, South Shore, Roseland, Washington Heights, Lawndale? Where's the outcry for these communities? Now we want to go downtown and intervene for our children. And we should. Don't get me wrong, we should. But why can't we do this for our own community? Most of us that's going downtown don't even live downtown. We don't even live downtown. But we're going down there and mobilize the churches, the politicians, and the activists, and we all going in. We should, don't get me wrong. But how about if we reverse that energy and come on over here on 79th and Cottage Grove, 62nd and Halsted, 69th and Ashland, 47th and Cottage Grove, Madison and Pulaski? Can we have that same energy the way we mobilizing right now to plan on to go downtown and talk with our young people? How about we talk to people in our own community? That came across my spirit, Mama.
The right thing.
Go ahead, Mama. I just want to, I don't want to sound like no hypocrite on here, but it's bothering me. We put so much emphasis on downtown, where the white folks at, where the students at, and the well-to-do Black folks. I ain't mad at them. If you can afford to stay downtown, good for you. But what about our neighborhoods?
Hallelujah.
What about Inglewood?
Brother Martha, about tears about to roll down my eyes because I was just talking to a young man, 18 years old, on the street, and he had his sister with him at 13. Don't you know, I had to speak into his life, and I had to let him know there's greatness in you. Out here, it's not it. Why not, as parents, go down, like you said, in our neighborhood and speak to our young people? Don't be afraid of them, but speak into their lives.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I did. My children will tell you, I speak into their life standing at the gas station. They could be standing outside the gas station. I would just talk to them. Now it's just time for, as a mother, I'm a mother. I'm a mother first. And I've talked to a young man just as if he was my son. And a younger lady, as if she was my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
You sure right, we got to come out of these houses. We got to snatch our children up out of these streets. It didn't just start downtown. It just did not start downtown.
Mm-hmm. That's
if
right.
these parents would take accountable of their children, Mr. Martha, if they would take accountable, don't wait till another statistic, they become another number. If you know your child was down there, downtown, cutting up, it's time for you to snatch them back.
Mm-hmm.
It's time. Don't listen to a white man or a black. It's time for. Don't look for nobody to raise your children but you.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
I'm sorry I kept mine in church because I know they needed God in their life. I know they needed the direction, and not just with me, but with another male as your pastor, as a minister, as a deacon. They needed positivity in their lives.
Mm-hmm.
And Brother Martin, I raised them up well. By me put them keeping them in church. One became a drummer, one is a musician, and they loving what God has given them, and they going for it. Because they was watching the same thing on TV. They said, "Mama, this is not it, Mama. That's wrong."
Mm-hmm. Wow.
It's not right. We can keep talking about they need this program. They got lots of programs. And the parents know where the programs is at. If you know your child of control, they need help. Salvation Army got lots of programs where they can get a job and they can lead them in the right direction. There's a lot of programs within your neighborhood. You just got to reach out to that resource.
Okay. All right, Mama. Thank you so much. I'm going to go to the next call. I got two more calls. Appreciate you. God bless you.
I just wanted to tell you, brother, you're not being a hypocrite. You're not being a hypocrite. You just keeping it real.
Because I know. I mean, I see all these black folks, even myself, we mobilize.
God bless you, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bless
you. All right.
Yeah.
We going downtown.
God bless you, man.
Yeah, thank you. We going downtown, and we ain't going to march in Inglewood. We ain't going to march in Roseland. And we ain't going to march on Madison, Pulaski for these crimes. Our young people, I'm telling you. All right, caller, 912 area code. Come on, caller. Live, uncut, unedited.
Yeah, what's going on, Martin?
Oh, Lord. This Mr. Republican be talking.
Now,
hold on.
I could tell everybody.
What you come on, brother. Come on with some solutions. I know where you're going. Come on.
Okay. I could tell everybody who kids wasn't downtown down there cutting it up.
That's a good one. Go ahead.
Martin, your kids wasn't down there, was it?
You know they wasn't. No, they wasn't.
Exactly. You know why?
Mm-hmm.
Because they have an actively engaged father in their life. That's the reason yours wasn't down there.
Mm-hmm.
See, you got all these black women calling in with all of this, that, and the third on the woo bop the bam. It's like, where they daddy at? Well, see, I could do a good job if you're doing such a good job without a man with them babies, why they all out of control if you're doing such a good job? Strong, independent black woman that can't nobody tell them nothing, don't want to listen to a man, don't want to cooperate, always got something to say, got to have the last word. But I guarantee Martin Johnson kids wasn't downtown, was it?
Not at all.
There you go, because
get caught down
Martin Johnson kids got a daddy in the house. See, so that's all I wanted to say.
Good
That's
point,
it.
brother. Good point.
Martin Johnson kids got a daddy at home, so they know better. They know what they're going to come home to if they're out there cutting the food, see?
Mm-hmm. Ain't
So
playing.
all these here that you got these 50-year-old pookies that the doggone made babies with these now turning 40-year-old Keishas. They got 20-year-olds and younger kids, tattoos on their doggone esophagus all the way down their chest with purple, blue, yellow, red, neon hair, and them doggone bling bling sunglasses and all this other stuff trying to make like they still young, like they 20, 22, 24 turning up at the club. That's what's wrong with these kids. The parents ain't parents. The parents is like 40 is the new 20, Martin.
Mm-hmm.
So when adults start being adults, them kids will fall in line because they know it's going to be repercussions. There's going to be some principalities. You're going to get that head swole, you get out of line. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know your kids know that, Martin. That's reason.
I don't have no problem. I don't get cussed out. I don't get talked back to. I don't get none of that at all. At all, bro.
Mm-hmm. I bet you walk in the house, you can have a certain look on your face.
Man, that's
and
it.
It's just blanket silence.
No, that's it. Listen, bro. Let me just say something. I don't have no problem. I got teenagers and grown ones, and I talk. My son stand tall as me. And when I speak, he hold his head down because I'm a man. He already know what time it is. I don't play. You know what I'm saying? I'm not your friend. I'm your father. That's it. And I demand respect because I give you respect. And that's how I have it. Now, some people they don't like that. That's my baby. Don't talk to my baby. Your baby is becoming a man. He got to stand up and learn how to be a man. We got too many young men out here that's walking around with women emotions. And I'm not calling them gay. Not calling them that. But they have emotions just like women. I know, some people take it somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? They'll take it to another level
you know that.
just because I said it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, we have to we both males have to do a better job on our children. Instead of buying them everything that you didn't have coming up, you need to teach them everything that you didn't know. Trust me, arm your children with the necessary information so they can survive out here in these streets. Have a relationship with your children. That knowledge. Have a relationship with your children. Hug them. Kiss them. Even when they get on your nerves, say, come here, baby, let me give you a hug. Some of you parents, and when I say parents, I'm talking about fathers and mothers, you don't tell your children that you love them. You don't hug them. You don't talk to them. Only time you talk to them when you're cussing them out. They have got so immune to that now. You've cussed them out since they was a little baby. Now they so immune to it, they cussing grown folks out. I got to tell the truth and shame the devil.
People don't even know that verbal abuse is just as bad as physical abuse. Because, see, you whoop that tail. Note I said tail. I ain't going to cuss on your show.
Right.
You whoop that tail, they going to get over that tail whooping. Eventually, it's going to stop hurting, ain't it?
That's it.
But them words that they tell you, them words stick in your mind, and they cut you your whole life. I know some folk, they parents got so beside themselves that they talk, see, I knew I should have aborted you. I'm like, oh, whoa, you don't tell your child that. Now that child has no esteem whatsoever. Like, oh, so you didn't even want to have me, huh? You just felt guilty and you had the baby anyway. So, okay. So that's why you mad at me, because you didn't want a baby, but you couldn't get rid of me for the guilt you faced. So now you put me through hell. Oh, yeah.
Okay, Sarge. Thank you, man. I'm gonna go and get these calls so I get off the lab. I got a few more, about 20 more minutes to get off here. Thank you. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you. We finally agreed on something.
All right, brother. keep doing what you're doing.
I'm trying, brother.
And you know you ain't got to worry about your kids being downtown.
I ain't got to worry about that.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Yes, sir. All right, thank you. All right. 5027. I think I had you before. Come on, 5027.
Hello?
Hey, how you doing? Live on cut. How you doing? I'm here.
Is it me or is it her?
It's you. 50. Is that the last 4 digits of your phone number? You know your phone number, don't you?
Yes. I'm sorry.
All right, go ahead.
Yes.
Okay.
Good evening, Martin. I was calling because I'm an advocate from community Woodlawn, and I started out with my daughter years ago. They know the woman with the baby, the woman at the bus stop, and the woman who was the church lady. But something happened where in our families that I lashed out on and began talking about years ago, the black man and the black woman become a statistic with a child out of wedlock and in the church. And when I would sit down and I was rebuked and I was active in ministry. But anyway, my daughter was my blessing and I grew with her from the PAC to the LSC to Ready to Learn Cheerleader, first on the Southeast side. But besides that, evil communication corrupt good manners, and everything that creep up in the house of God is not of God, even from the pulpit to the door and the stories you hear and how they prey on children and how women are married and our marriages being torn down. The church is the answer, but we need some cleaning up in the house of God. That's why I'm not with my daughter today. And she and a younger man. He was raised by his
ma'am.
It takes a man to be in the house.
Ma'am.
My solution for this is for.
Ma'am, I need you to stop for a second. Your phone is kind of like going in and out, sound like a robot. So I don't know if you got me on the Bluetooth. Take me off the Bluetooth. Talk on the regular phone. I mean, just talk straight through. Okay. All right. Just keep your mouth close to the phone. Okay.
But anyway,
Go
I
ahead.
was saying that the churches that are available, I haven't lost faith in God.
Okay.
I haven't lost faith in the church. I know the church, the reputation the black church has from the 60s on up to now. And it's something to beware of and cautious about. And that we need strong men and devout men up there in the pulpit and real women over our congregation and over our children, because they're not going to stand for what we as older saints and adults take from the church. It's going to only turn them around and be a turnoff and cause more hurt, harm, and pain within them and their soul. But besides that, the only solution I can come up with is that these colleges that are in our community should open up and have people that's from different organizations and different churches, different from personalities in our community to come in on the weekend and address these needs of the kids and start some type of benevolent offer or something from the state where we can accommodate these kids that go back home who need clothes, who need food, and who need a place to stay. This building they gave up in Woodlawn, that could have been for our homeless children that's out there. But Emmett Till School is the place that's open over there on the southeast side. I was looking at that to open as a group home for Lord to the State, Ivy Home, orphanage, kids that don't have a place to go, 18 and younger, and runaways. So it's a solution. These schools that are abandoned for our children that have to be set up to have a place with security there to on purpose so nothing go on, and where they can get an education, where they can sleep at night and get on their feet and do what they need to do, work and drive off and go on where they need to go and be at life. Because the churches, I'm not accepting it like that. So I have funny feelings because I had a bad experience married into a family and what tore my house and my life and my daughter's life apart. So I say the schools that's abandoned should be recreated like they did the Mexican school place up there in Woodlawn for dropout, for runaways, for kids to have a place to live, overseen by organizations. So somebody has to go in and keep this up. Somebody has to put money in there. Somebody has to go look after the kids, not just temporarily 4 or 5 years and things go down like the Black community do. We need to keep this up and going. We need support. We need help. We need volunteers. Everybody trying to sell something, but we have people in the community who don't have lives to even do what they need to do to purchase anything, nor a future, a generation where money can come through the community. So we need to spot these abandoned schools, spot these abandoned buildings, and put people over there, people that's fingerprinted background that can go in and run this for us Black people. We call ourselves educated. We call ourselves independent. We call ourselves social workers and doctors, but they don't shut people down and cut them off. They don't service the total picture of the man and woman and family, the counseling, the therapy, what the total person is. They only do a half a person. They don't take the, they only put a Band-Aid on it. They don't heal the wound.
Okay, preacher. We're going to, I'm going to go to the next caller now. Appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye. All right.
Okay.
All
Bye-bye.
right. All right. We're going to the next caller. All right. 5625. Last 4 digits. 5625. We're moving on. We got to move along, people. We got about a good 15 more minutes. Come on. Come on, caller.
Oh my God, Martin.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm here.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Oh my God. I just had a whole earful. I listen to you every night. First of all, I'm going back to that man before this lady. Do he have any kids?
You could tell him, Sarge, do you have any kids? I know he's listening. I think he does though. But go ahead, say something. Go ahead.
So first of all, oh my Jesus. Well,
come on with it, sister.
Got literally on here and blamed the fact that the Black woman is raising the kids by herself. A Black woman is raising the kids by herself. I raised my son by himself and he was not down there. There's a lot of Black women that raise their kids by themselves and was not down there. He cannot not say that that's the reason that those kids was downtown. Because the father wasn't in the household. That's not right. That's not right to a Black woman. That's not right to us raising our kids. It's not us. It's not our fault that the black men did what they did. Look at the statistics of how many Black men married. It's horrible. You know, what he was saying just didn't make sense to me. And Mark, you know what? And I listened to your story. You did stand up. You did raise your kids as a Black man, as you should have. But it's not a Black man, so it's not like you.
Mm-hmm.
So what we supposed to do as Black women, like what, abandon our kids, like not be there for our kids? Yeah, okay. We're not supposed to give our kids all this and all that, but come on. We as Black women raising kids, we did the best that we could and the best that we knew how.
Oh, somebody ain't talking. Okay, hold on, man. Let me see who this talking. Please mute your phones, people.
Exactly.
Yeah, people talking. Go ahead, ma'am. Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just not. I'm just upset. You know, the thing of it is that I don't know what's going on with this young generation that's going on now. But again, there's a lot of activities. There's a lot. If they want it, it's out here for them to get it.
I mean, why should they have the one and they got
social
paid?
media thing.
Let me just say this, mother. Let me say this. I mean, what do we expect for teenagers, unsupervised teenagers? They go. I mean, I keep saying this over and over. These are somebody's children. You know, they are somebody's children. And a lot of times our children do things when we're not in their presence. You know, so
all the time I did it.
yeah, okay, we all did it. We got to do something. It's something. Listen, I'm gonna tell you. This is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you. One of them little bad little babies down there, think they grown, gonna have a pistol, and police gonna kill one of them down there.
Hello.
Hold on, sir. I'll get to you. Hold on, sir. Hold on. One of them gonna get killed. I'm telling you, they gonna push their limits with one of them cops, and them cops ain't gonna listen to their superiors and just start shooting. I'm telling you, if we don't get a hold to this mess,
his mama gonna say,
yeah. What's she gonna say?
Baby ain't never hurt nobody. Baby ain't never hurt nobody. But if you was aware of where your child was, then your child wouldn't have been down there.
Now, don't get me wrong.
You can't say, well, baby ain't did, because baby shouldn't have been down there.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with our young black kids going downtown.
Okay, great.
Period. 5, 10, you know, group of kids. But you know, that looks like a mob of kids.
I don't care what it is. I mean, they can go down. They can go down there 100 strong. They can walk around if they want to. This is America. I mean, this is America. We listen. They can walk around. Listen, they didn't listen. Nobody complained when somebody get killed on 63rd and Cottage Grove. Nobody complained when somebody get killed on 69th and Ashland. Nobody complained when somebody get killed on Madison and Pulaski. You know, nobody complain when somebody get killed in Argyle Garden or Roseland. But everybody want to complain about downtown. And I'm upset about downtown. Yes, it looked terrible. But what about our communities, our neighborhoods? That's just like us going downtown to cleaning up downtown, but we ain't cleaning up our own neighborhoods where we live at. I'm just sorry, I had to say it.
No, do you remember years ago that? Go ahead, but remember years ago, downtown didn't look like that. It was a bunch of abandoned warehouse buildings. You know, we used to go down there to the game room. They had the 2 shows across the street from each other. They invested in downtown. That's the problem.
Okay. All right, ma'am. I got to go to the next caller.
No.
All right, we can get late.
I want to say this.
Well, you got to come on with it. Come on.
I work at the hospital. This weekend, a 21-year-old phlebotomist little boy got killed on the west side, and we ain't talking about it at all. That little boy was 21 years old, worked at a hospital. Sad. All we talking about is downtown. What about all these young kids that got killed this weekend?
They don't care.
You're right. I agree.
21. That boy came to work every day for phlebotomy. Now I don't know what he did when he got off of work, but I know he worked at Loretta Hospital as a phlebotomist. 21 years old. His mama didn't even know he was dead before it hit Facebook.
Okay.
Sad. And we're talking about downtown.
Yeah.
Uptown. Here's my language. I'm sorry. Good night, Mark.
All right. I feel you. All right. Okay. Next caller, 7365. 7365.
Good morning. This is Steve, South Holland.
All right. How you doing, Steve? Come on, brother. Talk to us.
Pretty good. How you doing?
Man, I'm trying to live. It's just so much confusion in the land. I'm trying to stay free from it.
We are, yes. We are trying.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's hear what you want to talk about, man. Go ahead. Some of your solutions and comments. Go ahead.
Okay. Before I come to the solution, I just want to say this, that I know that we're not in the 80s or 90s anymore, but I remember I was growing up, you know, I come from 2-parent household, and I remember I grew up with
a lot of my friends that have fathers in the household, 2-parent households, but this generation right now is just complete different, and it's really sad that most of them don't have fathers in the household. But don't get me wrong though, because there are a lot of single moms that are doing a great job. I have a little sister; she's a single mom raising 2 girls by herself. She's doing a great job, but they need to do something. Maybe we need to ask some of these fathers that are on the street of why are they not in their kids' lives or whatever. It could be a reason, because there are some mothers that are keeping their kids away from their fathers for unrelated reasons. Maybe just because they're not in a relationship no more. A lot of mothers are doing that, not all of them.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But my solution is that I don't know how, I haven't been in school since I graduated in 2000, but I don't know how these kids are able to bring their phones into school, but maybe it's time for the parents to pay attention or what kind of groups or social media or what kind of groups are there on Facebook, because that's probably where they're getting it from, or why they're meeting up, going out trashing people's cars and other different neighborhoods. They need to pay more attention to their kids' phones, to go through their phones to see what kind of groups there is, because that's a part of the problem. I think we need to go to these schools, between these schools and social media, and tell them, it's time to ban these kids from having social media, period.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's all I have for right now.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. All right, we're going to the next caller, and I think you'll be my last caller. Okay. All right, 3010. Come on with it. You're my last caller. 30. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
What's going on?
What's up, man?
Everybody making it difficult, man. It's not that difficult, man. We got to get a hold. All you got to do is get a hold of these kids and treat them like kids, man.
Okay.
Like, dude, all this extra when we need to do this and all that, man. That's you dreaming right now. You got to come at these kids how they are out here in the street, bro. You got to let them know, like, dude, I understand what you're going through, but man, you're not going to be doing this around here, man. You're not going to be doing. You got to put your foot down. It's time to put your foot down. It ain't time to be rubbing nobody on the back and all that, man. It's time to, man, because in a minute, because this DNC convention coming down here, they're gonna start killing our kids, man. Bro, for real. They think that don't mean nothing. Black folks ain't paying attention to what's going on. Like, dude, that Democratic National Convention changed a lot of stuff, bro. They're gonna start whacking our kids, bro.
I said that.
So, yeah, I'm telling you, that's what's gonna come out. Man, either you gonna get with the movement, or you gonna sit around and wait and keep marching in the street and all that. Nah, man, we got to get out here and be forceful. We got to be out here and let people know we're not going to take this, man. And if our kids see that, man, come on, kids don't do what they see, man. They don't see these parents. They don't see all these parents and all these that get on here and comment on your I mean, these people not outside, man. You got to get outside and talk to these people. All them Twitter fingers and Facebook fingers and all that don't mean nothing, man. You got to get out here and talk to them, get in their face, man, see what's wrong with them. Like, bro, what's wrong? Some of them might just need a hug, bro.
I agree.
For real. But they just might need somebody to care about them all, man. You care about me and change their whole outlook on life, man. So all this extra stuff we talking about, man, it always sound good, man. But we just got to get out in the street and show these kids some love, man. Once we show them some love, we can start getting. They'll start letting us in and knowing what's really wrong with them. Or your mama ain't got no job, you can't eat. Or you got to take care of your little brother, son. You know, it's a lot of stuff going on, bro, that they're not gonna tell unless they can trust you, man. They don't trust us, man. These kids don't trust us, man. Kids don't trust their own parents, man. Come on, man.
That's true.
You got to break through that wall, man. Once we break through that wall, we could change something. But all this talking we doing, all the time we talk too much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I mean? All somebody want to do is talk and say, man, get outside and do something.
Yeah.
I'll come outside with you. My people will come outside with you and support the brand. Say the babies, we outside.
Hey,
we'll come outside with you.
Brother Hobby, they ain't doing nothing but trying to get some money, man.
Yes,
these people, they ain't caring about these young folks, man. These people trying to get some money, man. And that's what I was trying to tell you the other night, man. All we need is a relationship first. Everything else gonna come, man. Hey, Kevin, I put my right hand to God. I can go down there in the midst of 1,000 young people. Give me a bullhorn and talk. Ain't a soul gonna touch me because I'm not afraid of them. I'm gonna speak to them. I'm gonna talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm gonna tell them what's right. You know, folks, they scared of their own people. That's what we witnessing right now, Kevin. They afraid of their own people. Well, what if they got guns and all that? Nick, oh, I almost said Negro over there. I almost said nigga, but I said, Negro, listen, your son walk around with a gun every day. You ain't scared of him? Well, you might be scared of him. Act like you ain't never seen a black man with a gun before. You sound like these white folks. He had the gun, so I shot and killed him.
Man.
Come on, man. You know, most of these young folks out here right now got guns. You know that. Kevin, we know that. They packing.
Right. You know that can't stop you from walking up on him. He ain't gonna shoot you in there. He ain't finna just they acting like these kids out here some mental case serial killers, man.
Right.
Come on, man. They just surviving, man.
That's right. That's right. You know.
Come on, man.
Black people.
I'm scared and they don't listen to nobody because you ain't talking to them. That's why they don't listen to nobody because you ain't saying nothing.
Black people, I'm going to make a post. Black people are afraid of their own children. That's a shame. That is a shame. That's a shame before God. Listen, I ain't brought nothing in this world that I'm afraid of. Trust me.
Come on,
that's real talk.
Better tell him again.
And I ain't afraid to tell him how I feel. Grown, not grown, I'm going to speak my mind and tell him, you belong to me. You part of me. You represent me when you go out there. Now, listen, y'all scared of your own children. You scared of your grandchildren. You think because you buy my iPad and some Michael Jordan gym shoes and give them hair weave and all that stuff, everything going to be, that's nothing. They want you, mama. They want you to hold them. They want you to talk to them. They want you to spend time with them. Come on.
Yes, sir.
Y'all out here act like y'all free. If the police gonna be down there, they got guns and all that. Your son got a gun, and you know he got a gun. Anything you doing about it? Yeah, they got guns. You walk past people.
You put it up for him.
Yeah.
He come get it to you. Put it up for him.
Yeah. No, get down there and talk about it. Yeah, they got guns. The police got guns too. The criminals got guns. All of them got guns. What's new? What's new? We gotta go down.
Your people, man.
Yeah, we gotta go downtown and man, we gotta listen. You go to them young folks with respect. Don't get down there and argue with them and trying to get aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you feel like you can't talk to them, walk away. Okay, have a nice day. God bless you. Boom. You go to the next one. You listen, whoever accept you, that's who you talk to. If they don't accept you, just dust the dust off your shoes and keep rolling. Go to the next one. Because everybody ain't gonna hear you. They're not gonna hear you.
I'm gonna pray for you and keep it moving.
Keep it moving. God bless you, son. I'm gonna pray for you. Keep moving. You talk to those that want to talk to you. Don't make this no harder than what it is. Y'all afraid of people that look like y'all. That's why they doing what they doing, because you won't say nothing. You won't say nothing with your scary self. You're a coward. You scared of the people that look like you. You've been programmed.
And them kids, they be knowing too, huh?
Yeah.
They be knowing.
Yeah.
They know you scared of them. They know you. Come on, you scared of me. You ain't even trying to talk to me, man. Go ahead on, man.
Yeah.
That's why they don't listen to you, because you act like you scared. That's why they don't listen to you.
Yeah. They walk around with guns every day, man. Listen, if you ain't done nothing to them, you really ain't got too much to worry about. Trust me, they know who they looking for at the end of the day. These young folks know who they looking for.
Yes, sir.
They know who they looking for. I walk through them all the time. Now, do I watch myself? Of course. Am I respectful? Yes, I'm respectful. I'm not your enemy. I tell one of them young people in a minute, I'm not your enemy. I'm with you. That's what I tell them. I'm not your enemy. So you know what killed me, Brother Hobby?
You gotta believe it.
Hey, Brother Hobby, you know what killed me, man? We want to go down there and straighten up these white folks' neighborhood, but we want to straighten our own neighborhood up. Ain't that something? We want to take a bus load of 500 people.
You know, black folks always sucker for the white man.
Man, we want to save Master House from burning. And I'm telling you, and I understand, I'm with it too, but man, I'm just, you know what? I made up my mind today. I'm going to do what I'm good doing. You know what I'm good at? Videoing. That's what I'm going to stick to. Now, if a brother want to talk to me, or sister want to, I'll talk to him. I'm going to do what I'm good at. Because, see, my thing is, I'm not working with a bunch of folks got a hidden agenda. I don't get down like that. You know, if I go right, you go left. I go right, you know, but I don't get down like that. I don't work well in a bunch of confusion. We got to be on one accord when we step and go on that ground game. It got to be right. Because I'm the type of person right here. If I take a bullet for you, and I will take a bullet for you, you better not be no coward and leave me. At least call 911 for me. You know? And this thing is real, people. Y'all afraid of your own children. That's what it is. You're cowards. And the young people don't have no respect for you. And you know they don't have no respect for y'all.
No.
None. You're afraid to say something to them. That's why they're doing what they're doing. They're crying out for attention. Those are somebody's children downtown jumping on cars and starting fires and beating up people and all that. You sure enough know how to run downtown where the white folks at. But you don't want to run to Inglewood. You don't want to run to Roseland. You don't want to run to Argyle Gardens. You don't want to run to Madison Pulaski. You don't want to run over to Holy City on the west side, 16th and Costco. You don't want to run over that way. You want to go downtown so you can let Master and them know, hey, we can stop this, Master. Just give me a few dollars. Give me some resources, and I'm going to go down there and I'm going to talk to the people, Master. Some of y'all know you don't care nothing about these young folks. You can't stand them. You don't like them. You don't speak to them. You know I'm telling the truth. And when one gets shot down like a dog, you happy when one gets shot and killed. You feel like that's one less Negro you got to worry about doing something to you. That's how you feel. And they know how you feel. So why take your hypocritical butt downtown and try to talk to them folks, young folks, and they know you don't care nothing about them. You know you don't care nothing about no young folks. You don't need to be downtown trying to talk to them. If you got true compassion and love in your heart, that's the place where you need to be, talking to some folks. Not just downtown, in your area, in your community. That's where they act up. They know, listen, they know the grant chasers. They young people ain't stupid. Trust me. They smarter than you think they are. They know it. They know a lot of older people my age is bitter with them. You don't want nothing to do with these young people. And I understand they out here shooting and killing and all that, but you won't even say nothing to the ones that you know. I'm telling you, man, I got to tell the truth and shame the devil, man. Listen. That's why they doing what they're doing, because y'all going down there hypocriting with all them pretty jacket colors on in different organizations, and no, you don't get no care about them young folks. You know you don't, and they know it too. They can feel your spirit. They got enough sense to know you just doing this because somebody paid you or you trying to look good on the news. They know it. They know it. Listen.
Yeah, when was the last time? Come out, boy. You see all them.
Yeah.
See all them down there.
Yeah. When was the last time you, mama and daddy, you spoke to some young brothers and told them be safe and y'all be cool out here? When was the last time you really said something to some young folks? Seriously. You don't. You ride past them, and all you do is shake your head. You don't pray for them. You don't talk to them. You don't speak to them. You won't help them. If they're out there beating on the bucket, you ain't going to give them a dime until they start beating you upside your head. Then that's what you want them to do. But when they're out there trying to do something constructive, you won't support them. You see them. You walk right past them and don't say nothing. They're out there shaking the cup, asking for $1. You look down on them like they the dirt of the earth. And they feel that vibe. You forgot where you crawled from. You forgot that your lights was off. You forgot that you didn't have no food in the house when you was growing up. Listen, they should go get a job. I got a job. Everybody can't get a job. Some people is messed up mental in his head. They got some things going on. Brother, I'm just telling the truth tonight. Listen, I'm telling the truth.
You already know how that goes.
Yeah. Listen, I'm telling the truth tonight. They don't want to hear what I got to say because, see, that's real. Listen, when all the cameras are gone, I'm there. I'm there, Kevin. Trust me. When it ain't popular going these neighborhoods, I'm there. Trust me. For all you Negroes that think you're going to put a proposal together, a plan together, and go downtown and do all that for show. For a show. That's all you're doing it for a show. You don't care nothing about these young folks. Nothing about these young folks. And that's real talk.
No, they don't.
Nothing about
these
young folks.
It's gonna take us, man. We gotta put it out here, bro. It's gonna take us,
Yeah. For real.
For real. Because ain't nobody else gonna. All these old fake ass politicians and.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. My fault. My fault. Yeah, I hit mute button. My fault. Yeah. And that's what it is. You know, exactly what it is. Y'all on here just faking the funk. That's it. And I guarantee you, them people know when you care for them. Y'all ain't fooling nobody. Y'all ain't fooling with me. Because I ain't going to be bothered with none of y'all. I'm tell you. Because I know you ain't right. I ain't going to stand with you. I ain't going to lock arms with you. I ain't going to pray with you because I know you ain't right. Your motive ain't right. Period. I'm not going to do it. I'd rather work with 5 or 6 people that got a pure heart, good conscience, clean hand, and want to go out there and help somebody. Jesus shook the world up with 12 disciples. I'm going to go down there with a mob of 500 people, and all 500 got different ways of doing things. Nobody come together. They talking about each other. Don't like each other. Ain't no honor among thieves at all. All right, brother. I don't know. It blocked.
What you got to do, man?
Yeah. Hey, brother Kevin. I'm going to do what I got to do, brother. If I got to take a loudspeaker and stand on the corner by myself and start talking to them young folks, I'll do what I got to do. I ain't never waited on a bunch of folks. That's how I got doing. If I would have been waiting on people, I would have never became the crime chaser to do what I do. I would have never became if I had been listening to people, don't go out there, Martin. It's dangerous. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't go out there. Man, sometimes you'll have people to talk you out of your blessing. When God sends you on a mission, he give you everything you need. Everything you need to complete the assignment. And I'm telling you, I'm not afraid of none of them black folks out there that look like me. None of them. I'm a father, a grandfather. Listen, brother, I'm going to tell you like this. I come in peace. At all costs. I'm not trying to hurt nothing, but I'm just trying to come in peace and help some folks where I can. While I can. Real talk. We need some soldiers. We don't need nobody just running their mouth and trying to line their pockets up so they can buy the next house or the next car. We don't need that. We need to invest in the young people.
They trying to grab that money, man.
I know what they're doing. Trying to grab the resources. I know what they're doing. And get in front of them cameras. That's it. I ain't standing with none of them. I'm going to tell you just like that. None of them. I'm telling you, I'll do what I do best is video. And I can do that all by myself. I don't have a problem. I've been doing it, still doing it when I want to do it. I'm telling you. And like Brother Bobby said, man, I believe somebody is orchestrating this, because the moment that they made an announcement that the DNC was going to be here in Chicago 2024, the next day, this stuff broke out, started breaking out. Somebody's behind this, and it's a higher up. It's higher, especially with all that shooting. Somebody behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody behind this, Brother Hobby.
That NASCAR joint too got something to do with it, yo.
Yeah. I'm telling you, people.
You know, they super racist over there, so you already know how they go.
Oh yeah.
But it's all a plot against us, man.
That's all it is.
You know what I'm saying? You kill off the children, you kill off everything else. Man, ain't nobody here to reproduce. So
right.
You know, they know what they doing, man. They know why they dropping them guns in them alleys. I'm gonna keep saying that. Yes, the government is dropping guns in the alley. Ain't no way. No, these guns they got, the military guns.
Man, these young boys got guns. Listen, how you get them type of guns? Listen, people. Yeah, have y'all been to a gun store and see the prices on these guns? And they got all these guns? Come on now. Why is it that our young people can get everything that's not good for them so easily? The things that they need, jobs, houses, resources, they can't get that. They can't get a hold to that. But they can get a hold to a gun and some drugs easily. And an outfit to dress half naked.
You know why?
I know why. Listen, it's a game being played on us, people. It's a game being played on us. For real. Listen, I'm just gonna keep it real.
They ain't gonna get us, huh?
Listen. I don't care nothing about Fox, Channel 5, Channel 7 being down. It don't make me no different. I'm gonna do what God tell me to do. And if I do what God tell me to do, he got my back. He got my protection. And if I gotta go down for what I'm doing for God, it's okay. So be it. But I tell you one thing, I ain't going out for no lie. And I'd rather be with 2 or 3 people than be with 500 people that different, all of them thinking different, don't like each other. They're only trying to do this to look good in front of massa. They ain't got no love for what they doing. Have you know when somebody cooks something, you know a real good cook, they got a love for what you can taste it in the food. You know when something is genuine, it stands out, it's different. Then you can recognize the one that's just there for the ride. You know, I got a lot of people that deal with me because they know eventually I'm going to be super great, if I say that. I might use that term. They really don't like me, but they just on the fence with me. So just in case if I blow up real good, they right there. See, I know that, people. See, one thing about me, I'm not no fool. I study people.
That's called clout. That's called clout chasing, huh?
Yeah. For real. Man, I'm cool, man. I'm done with all this stuff, man. I'm just gonna do what I do, man. Hey, if y'all go downtown, you go down there on your own risk. That's all I'm gonna tell you. You know, I'll be down there and I'm gonna go down there to video. And if some young person want to talk to me and speak to me, hey, I'll take the time and talk to them. I'm just gonna do what I do, Brother Kevin. And I ain't going with a bunch of old folks mumbling and grumbling and all that. I need some folks that got some genuine love for some people. For real. And I ain't worried about their guns they got down there. Trust me. Because I ain't their enemy. It's the ones that I know I'm worried about. It ain't the ones that I don't know I'm worried about. Yeah, but somebody, hey, Kevin, somebody orchestrating this behind there. It ain't just the young folks. It ain't just young folks. But let me just tell y'all something. And Kevin said it. If we don't get a hold to this, when white people can't rule with fear and policy, the third thing that they go to, violence. And y'all know they don't mind doing violence. You know they love bloodshed. Y'all know it. I'm telling you. One of y'all little young folks gonna go down there with your little 32 clip and drum and think you're tough, and one of them little white rookies that been on the force maybe 2 or 3 years gonna blow you away. You might shoot and kill him too, but he gonna kill you. He don't care nothing about them sergeants and all that other stuff because he want to go home. He gonna take his chances. I'm telling you what's gonna happen. Then the whole city gonna be in uproar. But mama, where was you at when your son was out here running wild with that gun? Tell you what's gonna happen. I'm telling you, because the police ain't gonna keep.
It's too late once they get in the ground.
Yeah,
Take
listen.
it from me.
The police is not gonna keep letting y'all black teenagers come downtown and spoil what they trying to do. I'm telling you, they're gonna send one of them police officers and it's gonna be over with. I'm telling you, people. I said it. I said it. Keep going down there and think you're going to get away with all that. It might be one of them people that in one of them buildings, apartment buildings down there. They're going to get fed up and go try to come out the garage, and y'all little teenagers going to jump on top of the car and shake it. And before you know, you're going to be feeling warm bullets going in your body, hot bullets. It's going to happen. If the police don't do it, it's going to be one of them residents down there because they already scared of you. They think you don't belong down there. No way. They don't want you down there. I'm telling you.
Bro.
That's it. Brother, that's all I got to say.
They ain't going to do that. They're not going to.
Go ahead, bro.
They're not going to stop us, son.
No.
They're not going to stop us, son.
No.
We got to keep fighting, man, till it's over with, man.
Brother, listen, but we got a lot of imposters, man, that don't have the love for the youth, man. They don't have no love for the youth. And them youth, they can read that. You go down there and try to talk to them youth with an evil eye, you going to get your brains beat out. I'm telling you.
Hey, we got to start exposing them too, man.
Yeah.
Them people got to start getting exposed to stay in the way. Get them out the way, man. They got to get, bro, you not for the movement, man. You got to get up out of here, bro.
Yeah.
We're going to let you go. No, don't listen to them. They lying. This man is a liar. This woman is a liar. We got to set them out, bro, because they part of the problem too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We not putting names on nothing. These people need to be get on, man. Bye, man. Go do what else you want to do, bro. You're not gonna get out and keep tricking people, bro. Like you assist, like you care about somebody. No, we set you out, bro. Yeah. We set you out, sis. Y'all don't care about nobody. Now that's one problem. We got that out the way. Now we can focus on this other problem. As long as we got infiltrators and snakes in the yard, man, come on, they gonna constantly throw us back, man. We gonna be set back.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta get the snakes out of here. And we know them,
Yeah, we definitely know them. I said, I got a cell phone full of them. I got video go back 5 years on a lot of them right here on this cell phone right here in my clouds, stored up on them. I know what they'll do. I know what they're about. I got documentation. Telling you, people. I know the players. The hustlers. All right, people, I'm done for the night. I've been on here 2 hours and a half, 2 hours and 23 minutes. Hey, I appreciate you, Brother Hobby. I'm out of here. This is live, uncut, unedited. You already know what
you already know what it is.
What is it?
Live, uncut, unedited.
What we do?
Tell the truth and shame the devil.
Kevin, I don't know about you, but I
love being black. I love being black.
Yes, I do. Listen, I don't care what you see on the news, black people. I don't care what you see on social media. I don't care what you hear.
You said what on?
Nick, no, I said, listen. I said, I don't care
like
what
you done lost you, huh?
No, okay, I'm here now. I don't care what people hear or say on social media or what the mainstream media say. I love being black.
I love being black.
Some of you don't love being black. You hate yourself. You hate your children. You hate your baby daddy. You hate your mother. You hate your father. That's why your children don't have no respect for either parent, because they know you hate them. You spew out hate all the time. everything that come out of your mouth is evil. It's never uplifting. It's always downing and downing and downing. And I'm going to give y'all words for the wise. If you don't hear nothing I said tonight, if you run into any person, I don't care if it's your mother, your father, your sister, your wife, your husband, or your son, whoever it is, if they're always talking negative and have nothing good to say about nothing or nobody, you better beware of them. You better run. You better run. You better run. I got to go, Brother Kevin. I'm out of here. Peace out.